Yes, my beautiful subscriber, it's been slow and me posting video, but today I'm gonna make some oven jerk pork. So I'm just cleaning up the pork with the lime. I'm just squeezing the lemon on it to get rid of the rawness. I don't really need two of them because I'm gonna do some jerk chicken as well. So I'm just gonna season the pork first. So stay tuned while I wash this, and I'm just gonna wash the pork with the lime. So I am gonna put you guys on pause, and I'm getting all the seasoning together that I'm going to use so I can show you. Make the video short and swipe it. Okay. So yes guys, welcome back. These are the seasoning I'm using. Grace dry jerk season. You have a wet jerk. You have a pimento, Maggi chicken season, Maggi all purpose, some ginger season, and let me change the angle of the camera. Over here we have some natural seasoning, which is ginger, green onion, yellow onion, and some thyme. So we are going to season up the meat, and stay tuned for that process. So let me get some green onion on top of it with some chopped garlic and some yellow onion, some of the ginger because we want that ginger flavor, and the thyme not gonna go onto it yet. It's just gonna lay on top in the pan. So we're gonna get some allspice, which is a pimento. Alright, we want a pimento flavor there on the meat. Then we get some ginger. Even though we have the chopped ginger, we're still using the powdered ginger. And some dry jerk. About a tablespoon of dry jerk. And then we're gonna get a tablespoon of all purpose. And don't ask me guys how I know, but I can judge it. But if you can't judge it, just use a tablespoon. Now we get the chicken season, which we use the same tablespoon. Alright? So if you can't judge it, measure it. That's all I'm saying, guys. So you can get it right. And we're gonna add a tablespoon of wet jerk. So let me get a tablespoon to pick up the wet jerk, because that's not something you can shake, because it's going to run out. So we're going to use a spoon to get out the container. Why you're acting funny like you don't want to open? Hold on guys, let me get this thing. Alright, so as I say, a tablespoon of wet jerk, which is a Grace jerk season, and this is a spicy one. Alright, so we're going to rub on all that seasoning on top of it into the meat, get that flavor. So we just do it like this, and we're flipping over, and we do the same thing to the other side. So it's gonna be oven jerk pork with rice and peas this Sunday, guys. And we're trying to get the seasoning on the two sides even. So we're just gonna keep flipping him until we get it all over the pork. Alright, get it all over the pork. We should really use one of the bigger container, guys, but you know, this is what I choose to use, so got to find a way to work it. Alright, so get it on there as best as I can. Now I'm going to put it into a file pan, let it steam cook first, and then we're going to do the second stage of the jerking. So when you're cooking, making jerk pork on the grill, you'd have to boil the pork first, but because we can avoid the boiling process, we're just going to put it in the oven and let it steam cook in the foil paper, and then we show you the finished process, how you get it to look like you do it on the grill. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so I'm doing the same process with the chicken legs. I'm just cleaning them up with some lime, some lemon, really get rid of the rawness and the bacteria if we have any. So just guys, I'm just talking about my chicken and Google taking over my video because I'm using the phone to record. So I'm washing the chicken for any bacteria or anything with the lemon juice. So get the chicken clean and I give it a pepper and wash. And the seasoning and the chicken gonna be same as the pork, guys. So let me just add them, as you can see before, some pimento, allspice, and some dry jerk, braised dry jerk, some Maggi chicken season, then we have some all-purpose Maggi chicken season, not chicken season but all-purpose seasoning used on any meat. Although the season, whether it's chicken or not, you can use it on anything you want to use it on, so you don't have to be. And we're gonna get liquid ginger on there. Right, and we're going to do the same process with the wet jerk. We're going to take a tablespoon, not a full tablespoon because this meat is a less amount of meat, so like a half tablespoon. And then for the rest of natural season, like the garlic, the green onion, the ginger, and the thyme, just dump all of it on top of the chicken. And we're going to just rub on the seasoning like before. So I'm just seasoning up the chicken with all the seasoning that we add to it. We want to get it onto the chicken legs because we want that flavor. Alright, so now that we do this process, next process, I have to put it in the fire pan, make it cook for like say 30 minutes, and then you remove the lid, do the second process. So stay tuned and see it come out. So we're doing jerk pork, jerk chicken, rice and peas for dinner. So stay tuned when we get the container and we come back. I'm going to show you guys. Really guys, I should have the container sitting beside me, but wasn't thinking. Alright, so we just slide them out into the pan, then I'm going to fix them, guys. Here's the powder season. Get the natural season, get it inside of the container. I'm going to arrange the chicken legs now, guys. So push one this way, push one up there, and the next one right here. So let's rinse this around, take out the with the rest of the seasoning. Add that. And for the container, you add a little drizzler oil. So, as you know, the chicken leg fish kind of stick to the container. So, just like that. And then we're going to cover that with the foil paper. Put it in the oven for 30 minutes. The pork gonna be longer. Pork gonna be in there for at least 50 minutes at 350 degrees. So stay tuned. When you check in back again is when I'm showing you the meat that on the second stage. Yes guys, this is the rice and peas pot. So we have the coconut milk, some water, and the peas in here, and a bit of garlic, so, and some salt. So that's all in there for right now, and I'll show you step by step what I add to it each time. Okay, so stay tuned. So this is the second part of the jerk chicken, and I'm going to pour off almost all the juice off the chicken, just a little bit, because the juice is what going to make the other sauces. Alright, so I really wanted a wider pan, but I am working with the one I've got. So let me remove this and then put that in place so you guys can see what I am doing next. So that's the chicken right there, and I am going to pour out some of this wet jerk, and I'm just going to cover it with some of the wet jerk. Put it back in the oven. So stay tuned. And what I'm using is a brush, which is a rubber brush. It don't really be as effective as a regular brush with a bristle, but it does work somewhat. Alright, one easier way to do it, just put it on there and then just brush it on. Hope you guys see that part. I just use the brush to push it on there, and then just spread it. Okay, and guys, they also have the mild jerk seasoning. So if you don't want your jerks too spicy, you can also do mild. But if you like the spiciness, then you go spicy. Okay guys, jerk chicken don't have to be spicy to be good, or jerk pork. You know, it's what work for your taste buds. So if you're not a spice person, the spicy jerk won't work for you. But if you're a person who loves spice, then go ahead. And I'm going to add this back in the oven for our next 25 to 30 minutes, and it should be ready. So stay tuned to see it come out, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to the rice and peas pot. And if you're wondering, that's the jerk chicken finished. Pork not ready yet. So this is the rice, and the rice I'm using is the basmati brand. Hope you guys can see that. It's a basmati rice. Alright, so we are gonna season up the rice pot now. So we got 2 stalks of green onion. We have some fresh thyme. We have a hot pepper, and we're gonna add some Maggi chicken seasoning in the pot, some all-purpose seasoning, and some allspice pimento seasoning. Alright, so we're gonna give that a stir because the peas now cook. peas around. See peas cook. So we just gonna add the rice in here now, guys. Rice already washed. So we're just going in with the rice. Throw off some of this water away. Drain off the rice. I put the rest of the rice in the pot, guys. So stir up this, make sure the rice spread all over another pot, and we just gonna make the rice cook, do its thing. Next time we check him back, you will see the pork and the rice, how it comes down. So guys, this is what the pork looking like now. So next process is to put it back in the oven to get the smoky flavor. So just stay tuned and you see it turn out. So right here, guys, I'm making some sweet and sour sauce for the meat and the food. This is the juice from the pork and the chicken and some green bell pepper. I cut 2 lemon, fresh lemon, squeeze in there, add sugar, and we are making the sauce, which is a sweet and sour sauce. I'm making my own sauce with all my own seasoning, so it's gonna have a sweet and sour and a spicy taste at the same time. And the bell pepper is for added flavor. So whatever you want to add to your flavor, that's up to you guys, but this is my sweet and sour sauce right here, so stay tuned. Yes guys, so that's a pork, this is a sauce, that's the chicken, the cabbage, rice and peas. So guys, you can see how everything turned out. Great. Great. Now look at the rice and peas, how it's shelly, guys. You know? Time. Get this one out too. Get the green onion out. Oh, it's falling apart, guys, but let's do it this way. You know, the rice is so shelly, it's easy to get anything out the rice. Nothing will stick. So let me take out all of them seasoning, natural seasoning. Stir the rice up, no problem. And only when you cook a perfect rice, you can get it to stir like that. If rice is not perfect, it will not stir. So if it's gummy, and remember that pepper, guys, you want to get that out so it don't break. That's it. Some more green onion, some more thyme, the rest of the green onion. Now see how easy rice is to move it, because the rice is perfectly cooked, shelly and nice. Perfect rice and peas, guys. So stay tuned for so it I'll share out, guys. Round pot. Alright guys, so the shearing process start now, and you see the pork, how beautiful the pork look. So I'm just gonna cut a little slice of the jerk pork so you guys can see what it looks like inside. Oh my goodness, this look like a jerk on the fire outside. So tender and juicy. See that pork? See the color? Yeah, beautiful. And as you can see, a jerk pork come down nice and tender, you know. So without the grill, still come out like you do it outside. So if you not watch the video, you see a video I pin out, you know, guys. And don't know, say everything come out beautiful. But we're going to add the vegetable on the plate right now, and we're just gonna lay the vegetable on the side right here. Yeah, come on. And I'm gonna put some on this side as well. If you want to enjoy some of these meals, guys, you're gonna have to send me something in my inbox. I'm gonna get the sauce out now, guys. Got the sauce of the gravy, you know. The sauce is the gravy. And you see that? Sweet and sour sauce. So you see that, guys? See how that come down? I eat that, you know, that on my plate. I'll share a plate for my neighbor, Mr. Johnson. I'll consume mine first. And I bring the film downstairs go give him. So if you watch the video so far, you make it to the end of the video. So like, comment, share and subscribe. See you in the next one.